Abba, Ayalew, Amlak, Grandmaster of Abba Khalipi Bokhanya, Usilo Samanzi. For a very virgin mind, what does that mean? And where does it come from? Because we're normally born Penwen Lungelo Mlojwa, Sipho Buthelezi. So where does this come from for you?
I spent 10 days in Ngenakam. So for 10 days, my mother didn't know what to call me. I was called Lomtwana. So everybody around used to call me Umtwana Yakal, Umtwana Ulambil, Lomtwana this, Lomtwana that, because I didn't have a name. And then after the period Jobudlezana, which is about 10 days, 2 weeks, abetswana bathi sitswetse.
What's Ubudlezana?
When a woman just gives birth,
Okay.
they go in isolation. They don't see people and people don't come in. Only females of the family are allowed.
This is 10 days?
Yeah.
This is a cultural thing?
It's a cultural
Okay.
thing. So for 10 days I was kept home, but I didn't have a name.
Nameless.
10 days later, my mother took me a Kayakulu, my great-grandfather's house. And then that's the day I received my name. I was named Ubongani Inkosi. So that's my birth name.
That's one name, Bongani Inkosi?
Yeah, one name.
I Bonkosi? Bongani Inkosi?
Bongani Inkosi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one name.
Thank the king, thank the God, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Okay.
So
who gave you the name, sorry?
Yeah, Uba Uzkali, he was the one who gave me this name, who actually, in a way, raised and mentored my father. So 10 days later, I received this name, Ubongani Nkosi. We fast forward now to Abba Ayalew Amlak.
Before we get to Abba, sorry, Sibongo Sagini, because we normally have surnames as well.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't subscribe to surnames.
Okay.
I believe Abantu Abamnyama never had surnames. Surnames were imposed on us by a colonial system to the point that many families separated and forgot who they are actually related to because of surnames. I'll give you an example. My mother comes from the collective group Yamabele. Kumampele ngukhuboni, umafungwenye, udlambulu, unombikazi, unombuto, undaba ezethu, umpundu zingangiwa. That's my mother. Now, emabheleni now you have ibongo eziningi. You have Ontuli, you have Osompisi, you have Ombele, you have Omzileni, you have Omzila, you have Odibandlela, you have all these names, Ombuto, you have Omnomana, you have Omabandla. All these people now, they've forgotten Uguti, they're actually related.
Bonke,
they come from the same. Andazi isintu sithethwa kangakanani apha ekhaya but ngicishe ngathi bonke baphume esendeni elilodwa. All right, they come from the same source. Now when surnames were imposed on us, separations started to happen. Ukuthi umbutho akasakhumbuli ukuthi uyahlobana nomnomana, nomnomana akasakhumbuli ukuthi uyahlobana nosompisi, nosompisi kanjalo. But thankfully, our forefathers were smart enough to say, okay, if we need surnames, we will use the names of the nearest ancestor we remember. So my mother's line, their surname is Mzileni. Because Mzileni is the father of their family line. Right? So Mzileni gives birth to Mtungata, Mtungata gives birth to Tofile, Tofile gives birth to Cikicana, Cikicana gives birth to Mzimkulu, who is my mother's brother. Now, that's the Mzileni family. But the Mzileni family has a brother family and another brother family. And unokuthola ukuthi yazi isintu sithi igazi liyajiya kunamanzi, blood is thicker than water. You find ukuthi umuntu uhlangana nentombi in a mall and you fall madly in love with this woman. You start a relationship with this woman. You make this woman pregnant. Makulethwa isisu kini salentombi. How puti? You understand? How puti kanjani? No, umkhulu ozala leli khehle elizala thina had a brother who was umkhulu ozala ikhehle elizala nina. This is basically one family. And this is where surnames mess up. That's why I don't subscribe to surnames.
Okay.
But who am I? Ndingumbona umpandla uchayengwe utukude umandlana udla umvubu ukhipha utyetha uqeqe uwewe isinqwazi semfene ugasityekeke. That's who I am. That's my clan, my father's name. That's who I am. Ubongani is a title that they gave me. As you say, you would give thanks to the King, give thanks to the Lord for this gift. And then in my journeys, I met Umncedisi Ngumesha, who is now known as Abba Selassie. I meet him this week. Next week, he's getting initiated in the Ebrastain, in the Melchizedek order. And then when he comes back with a different name. That was weird for me. I met you this week, your name is Mncedisi. And then next week you come back, your name is Berane. Nigga, who are you? What's happening here? And then he explained to me, no, I started my initiations in the Melchizedek order. Oh, what's that? No, we Rasta and but I'm still starting, I'm still new in this thing, I don't really know much. Come with me and hear for yourself. Yeah, and the roller coaster started from there. First visit, I got there, I blacked out. I fainted. I died, basically. My first time there. I was sensory overload. I was overwhelmed. Everything was just too much. Because everything I'm seeing around me is everything I've dreamt about. You know? Everything I see around me is everything I've seen, I've experienced, I've been longing for. And it's all here at the same time. It was just too much for me, and I just blacked out and woke up some time later outside with Uperanege sitting next to me. Unfortunately, nobody else knows me. And then this thing, it got to me. And then I started going back again and back again. And then I first met my first teacher, who I think a lot of you know him, Tautau Aramanuba. That's where I met with him. And I was a student in his school under the mentorship of Abba Yemane Perane. May his soul rest in peace. And then I grew up there, you know. I got initiated, and that's where Abba Ayalew comes from. Now, Abba means father, right? It's a priestly title, Abba. Ayalew means secrets or mysteries or hidden things. Amlak means God. So my name means the secret things of God or the hidden things of God or the mysteries of God.